Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank the organizer for inviting me to this event. My name is Yosi Ohira, and I am a practitioner of a national energy private company headquartered in Jakarta. Today, I will talk about how a large company can contribute to achieving the government target in the national energy mix, especially in achieving the use of solar energy. Hopefully, my presentation today can help all of us to see our potential more positively. Electrical energy is one of the most important basic needs in human life today, where almost all human activities are related to electrical energy. Unfortunately, the power generation system in Indonesia mostly uses mostly uses fossil fuels as an energy source in producing electrical energy. Apart from decreasing reserve, the use of fossil energy also has an impact on the environment, especially the effect of global warming. To ensure energy sustainability and development, the government of Indonesia, through the National Energy Plan, or RUEN, targets the use of renewable energy by 23% by 2025. Okay. Solar energy is a renewable energy source that can be used easily and cheaply. Basically, solar panels need an open area and free from objects or shadows that block sunlight from hitting the panel. One solution for placing solar panels is the use of a building roof. Not only office buildings, rooftop solar panels can also be applied to the roof of private houses that are on grid with electricity from PLN. The household sector is one of the targets for implementing solar panels, which is the hope of the government of Indonesia in achieving the target of using renewable energy. Regulation of the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources number 49 of 2018 regulates the use of rooftop solar power generation system by PLN consumers. Through this regulation, citizens can pay cheaper electricity bills through export-import electricity with PLN. In addition to providing opportunities for citizens to use environmentally friendly renewable energy, this government policy aims to increase the role of new and renewable energy in the national energy mix, accelerate the increased use of solar energy, and reduce greenhouse gas emission. The company's participation has contributed to achieving the national energy mix and accelerating the use of solar energy not only for production operation and office buildings, but can also contribute by involving employees to install rooftop solar panels in their homes. PLN electricity customers are grouped based on household customers, industrial customers, business customers, social customers, government office building customer, and public street lighting. Based on the PLN Electricity Supply Business Plan, or RUPTL, for 2019 until 2028, household customers are the largest group. As previously explained, it is possible to achieve the energy mix target by accelerating the utilization of solar energy using rooftop solar panels in households because of the large amount of consumption. How does the company play a role in achieving the energy mix target? Indonesia has many companies from large scale to household scale. The Indonesian Central Bureau of Statistics, or BPS, recorded the number of large and medium-scale companies. In this study, we are focused on the large and medium industry groups only. As a reference, the object of study is an Indonesian oil and gas company that has more than 100 employees. Overall, the number of employees working in large and medium industries in Indonesia can be seen in the following graph. Assuming that each employee in large and medium-sized industry already owns their own house and it is a PLN customer with installed power at the R1 tariff, or 2,200 volt ampere, so the potential for rooftop solar panels can reach 13 gigawatt peak. Therefore, in order to increase the use of renewable energy, especially solar energy, the company can conduct a campaign for all employees to take advantage of the solar panel system, which can be integrated with the PLN electricity network. For example, by conducting education that households are one of the users of electrical energy who use a lot of electronic equipment, but energy consumption among households is considered wasteful. Providing awareness that in consuming electrical energy that is not good is one of the causes of the high level of waste in household energy use. And giving an overview of the benefit that employees get for the installation of solar rooftop panels is that the electrical energy produced can be replaced the PLN function during the day. Besides that, excess power from the solar panel can also be exported to the PLN network through the export-import meters, or EXIM meters, where electrical energy which is exported to the PLN network can be used as a deduction for electricity bills. The company, as an initiator, can develop a collective installation scheme for rooftop solar panel for its employees with an interest-free installment scheme. Installments are paid by employees through salaries, which are deducted every month as much as the agreement between the company and the employee. Companies must consider the ability of their employees for the length of the installment period. And the total installation target is also determined by the company's ability to funding the purchase and installation cost of the solar rooftop panels. In essence, the program can be carried out if it doesn't interfere the company cash flow because the company will be funding in advance, or the employees who pay installments to the company. PT Energi Mega Persada is one of the large companies in Indonesia which is engaged in the energy sector, initiating the collective installation of rooftop solar panels with an installment scheme, with the assumption that the average capacity of the rooftop solar panels that will be installed in each house of the interested employee is 2 kilowatt peak, and the price range from 40 million rupiah, including the EXIM meter. Then the employee makes installments of around 1.5 million rupiah for 24 months, or 1.1 million rupiah per month for 36 months. The program is run in stages. For example, with a capacity of 200 kilowatt peak per year, with a capacity of 200 kilowatt peak per year, the company requires capital at one stage of 3.4 billion rupiah for the 24-month installment scheme and 3.6 billion rupiah for 36-month installment scheme. The assumption that the installation period of the rooftop solar panel is 18 houses per month, that is, Each house requires 5 days of installation, including team mobilization and demobilization, and the number of teams is 3 teams. The total time for completion can be done within 7 months. In order not to interfere with the company's cash flow, the payment system to supplier is based on work progress, and installments from employees are started after the solar rooftop panel is installed on the roof of each house. So based on the data from the BPS, Indonesia has more than 33,000 large and medium companies. If each company has a collective installation program for rooftop solar panels of 200 kilowatt peak, then within 7 months, the utilization of solar energy will reach 6.72 gigawatt peak. Meanwhile, the Indonesian government is targeting the use of solar energy for the national energy mix in 2025 at 6.5 gigawatt. Therefore, involving companies and providing support to them can be one way to achieve the target of using solar energy in Indonesia. Conclusion, by realizing a collective rooftop solar panel installation program for employee rooftops with an interest-free installment system for 24 to 36 months that is deducted from wages through the payroll system, taking into account the company's ability to fund this program, and assuming a total capacity of 200 kilowatt peak at each company, or it's about around 100 employees' houses, the maximum cost impact for the company is around 3.6 billion rupiah. If this program can be implemented simultaneously by all large and medium-sized companies in Indonesia, the potential for achieving solar energy use within 7 months could reach 6.72 gigawatt peak. And then thank you for the attention and time. That's